Welcome back. This is our fourth part in our Getting Fit Quick Healthy Tips. I'm Mindy Turner with the Curry County Cooperative Extension Service. We are an outreach of New Mexico State University, and I am your Family and Consumer Science agent here in Curry County. So we've been talking about some of the ways that we can be healthier, feel better about what we're doing. And I know if you're like me, you always get told, drink more water, eat less, get exercise. Those things can seem very overwhelming. So what we've been focusing on within this series is looking at some ways to make some very simple adjustments, small things, a little bit of portion control, looking at our serving sizes, thinking about what we need to know for reading our labels, lowering the sodium that we're taking in, and then some quick, easy ways to get a little more water. So today we're going to focus on that physical activity part. Now we all know we need to be having 60 minutes of exercise a day. It's great if we can get outside, breathe some fresh air, get some sunlight, but those things are not always possible. Maybe due to an injury, maybe advancing age, maybe some type of a health issue that is keeping us from being able to exercise to that extreme. Again, anytime you want to start an exercise trend, if you're adjusting your diet, have that conversation with your medical professional to know what's going to be the best fit for you, but also what's going to be safe for you. What I'm going to give you today are some quick, simple, easy to do, sitting in your office with your office chair at home, in front of the TV, in your dining chair, something that's just simple for you to do to get that little bit of physical activity going for you. All of these things, we have some instructions in our newsletter that's come out. If you would like to receive that newsletter and you don't currently, you can always sign up at our website, curryextension.nmsu.edu. Click on Family Health and Wellness, and there'll be a place there where you can request a newsletter. We send those by email or hard copy in the mail. You can also ask a question. If you have a question related to family health and wellness, you can go in there, type that question in. It will submit straight to me. And again, you can choose to get a phone call to get that answer by email, or you can always just give us a call here at the office to sign up for the newsletter or ask your questions. We also have some publications through New Mexico State University. Our experts there are continually giving us updated research-based information that's helpful to you as the public. So if you would like to request any of those, give us a call. For this month, we've been talking about nutrition facts for better meals and healthy habits for a healthy weight in children. It's a parent's guide, but it has some great meal planning tips that are also good for adults. So that's something if you're interested in, please let us know. These are also available there. You can link to these from the website and just print out your own copy. So let's get started on some of those quick and easy things. Today I'm taking from silversneakers.com, a fantastic website that shares tips and healthy living ideas for particularly senior citizens. They're looking at 65 and over. But I know, as a person who's not quite there yet, that sometimes it's hard to fit the timing in. Sometimes if you haven't been exercising and is physically active, you need to build up to that. Or I sit in the office sometimes at a computer for hours at a time, putting together a newsletter, getting things like that out, and it can be very stressful for your muscles. Everything kind of tenses up and you get really tight. So here's some quick, easy things that we can do to help avoid some of that and to make it simpler. So we're going to start with some very simple stretches, things you can do in your chair. You don't have to have special outfits. You don't have to have special equipment. There's nothing fancy about being able to do these activities. So first of all, like I said, we're going to talk about some stretches. So when we sit, sit up straight and tall, kind of to the edge of our chair, strengthen our core, straighten out. Just sitting up straight would help with a lot of things, but we always tend to slouch or we get lazy as we're sitting and working on things. We start to get tired. So when we get ready to stretch, we want to make sure we're kind of up, straight, prepared to do what we need to do. And so we're going to specifically look at our neck, our chest, and our back, because as we sit, looking in, that's all connected to the shoulders. So as we're looking at a computer, as we're sitting and working, if we're just hunched over, cooking or doing things in the kitchen, all of those types, maybe you just drive in the tractor, These are the muscles that are going to tighten up on us. So the first one is just a very simple neck stretch. Okay, and you want to, again, sit as straight as you can. Make sure your shoulders are even, straight across. And then all you want to do, you want to take your right ear and put it towards your right shoulder. Now, if you're pretty limber, if you've been stretching for a while, you might can get your ear all the way to your shoulder. If not, it's probably not going to quite make it, and that's okay. Tilt your head, turning your ear towards your shoulder. Make sure your shoulders stay straight, okay, because it's hard not to want to do this. But that doesn't help with the stretching. And you're going to feel that stretch right through here on the left side of your neck. Hold it for 30 to 60 seconds, whatever you can do comfortably. Return back. Okay, again, with stretching, part of it is to move slowly. Move slowly, let those muscles kind of relax, stretch out where they need to go. Then you're going to repeat to the other side. Left ear toward left shoulder, shoulders even. Inhale and exhale, 30 to 60 seconds. Typically, you're going to want to do about 10 reps of that to help stretch out those neck muscles. So now let's think about stretching out our chest. What's going to be the best way to do that? How can we move our arms and help get everything through here loosened up? Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, put your arms straight up, and you can't quite see the top of my hands, but that's okay. Okay, straighten our spine, relax our arms down, and then we just want to walk back toward the back of our chair, move our arms slowly to bring our chest out. Okay, you're going to feel that pull between your shoulder blades and stretch right across here. Again, 30 to 60 seconds, 8 to 10 reps. It's going to help stretch those muscles and loosen up everything that's going on up here. Okay. All right, so there's our neck and our chest. So let's think about our back. This is kind of fun. Everybody needs a hug once in a while. And the way things have been lately, we're kind of not supposed to hug other people. So you get to hug yourself. Okay, so we're going to put our arms back, hug yourself tight, and then kind of walk your fingers back as far as you can. Again, without being so uncomfortable. You don't want to hurt yourself or pull a muscle or strain it and then have to tell the doctor, I got that from hugging myself. That's not good. So be sure you walk your arms back. You'll again feel that pull in your back. Keep sitting up straight and release. 30 to 60 seconds. Inhale and exhale, 8 to 10 reps. We'll stretch out all of these muscles. So now you're going to feel a little more limbered up. Simple things in your office, in your chair at home that you can do to help keep those muscles in a better shape. So now a couple of other simple ones that we can do working. Let's talk about our legs. So it's always hard when you sit for too long, sometimes then to get back up or to feel our muscles in our legs. If we do a lot of sitting, again, if you've got an injury, something that keeps you from being able to get up and about and do other things. So this is for your knee. It's a knee resistance, and it's going to stretch and work all of these muscles back through here. And it's going to sound kind of silly until you try it, because I'm amazed at how it actually works. So we're going to take our right hand on our right up here on our right knee, and we're going to push down with our hand and push up with our knee. So our hand's working to keep our leg down, but our leg's trying to come up. And so when you push against your own hand, you're going to start to feel all these muscles through here work. And it's going to help strengthen your thighs. So getting up and down out of your chair will become easier as you work those muscles. Okay, so resistance, you're going to resist against your own hand and see if you can get your foot just an inch, a couple inches off the floor. Second, do it with your left hand on the other side. Again, 8 to 10 reps, 30 to 60 seconds. Don't hurt yourself. Okay, it does put a strain on these muscles as you work to it. And then, again, helping stretch out your calves and if you don't move much, this is a great way to kind of dance around in your chair. And it's just a very simple heel tap. So you're going to take your leg. We're going to start with our right leg. And we're going to put it out diagonal to us and tap our heel on the floor and bring it back. Same thing, we're going to take our left leg, and if you have a chair that doesn't swivel, this will be even easier. My chair wants to move on me. Put your leg out, okay, kind of flex that toe, Tap your heel, bring it back. 8 to 10 reps. Tap your heel, bring it back. Again, you're going to feel some stretching in your muscles, in your calves. It's a great way to kind of get your legs moving and tone a little when you can't get up and out. Okay, so then what about our arms? Well, when we start to think about our arms, like, well, I have to lift weights and I have to have all these fancy things to be able to do that. Inexpensive dumbbells are great, but if you don't have that, if you don't have access to those, think about what you do have in your home that can be easy to lift. So this is a can of vegetables. All right, it has just enough weight. It's not going to hurt me. It's not, but you know, it hurts if you drop it on your toe like a dumbbell would. So that right there tells you it's got just enough heft to help you get started. Okay, also water bottles. Okay, this is a good size to grip usually with your hand. If you want to progress further and the water is not providing enough resistance, not enough weight, you can fill one of these with some gravel or some sand, put the top back on good, of course, and then use it when you want to work out or exercise. So again, these are things that are very simple that you probably have around your home. Maybe you have some things within your office that would give it enough weight to do the exercises. And just like what we would tell you to do for arm exercises when you're standing, when you're sitting in a chair can be very simple, okay? So just those regular old bicep curls. You're going to hold it. If you want to do it without a weight, okay, palm up, make a fist, bring it up, and lower. Typically, you're going to want to do both hands at the same time, but maybe not. Okay, and it depends. If you have an injury, something with your arm or your shoulder, and then add some weight. So here's our can. Exact same thing. Okay, and then same idea. We can do a shoulder raise, and we're going to turn our arm a little so that our palm's going out. And now we're going to go up and then back down. Up and then back down. And depending on which muscles you want to work, because as you turn, you're going to see that you're working different muscles throughout your arm and your shoulders. If you turn with your palm down, you're pulling with a different muscle. Okay, if you turn with your palm up, you're pulling with a different muscle. So there's a lot of options. Again, you want to visit with your healthcare professional, make sure what is safe, what's going to work the best for you. If something is really uncomfortable, if it really hurts, then you need to stop and you need to adjust to make it where you're building on it and getting better every time, but you're not injuring yourself in trying to exercise. Simple things that you can do, small little pieces, less than 10 minutes a day while you're sitting in your chair, when you just need a break from the computer, doing some neck stretches. All of those things go to having a healthier you who feels better. That's what's important, and that's what this whole series has been about, is finding a quick, simple thing that works for you to help make you a healthier person. Again, I'm Mindy Turner with the Curry County Cooperative Extension Service. We hope to hear from you. We hope you'll ask for newsletters and that we can get more information out to you about what we're doing around the county. Thank you.